Okay, let me show you how to prepare Google Forms. You have to go to your browser. I don't know what browser you are using. Uh, I will use Chrome. Chrome is a very common web browser. So open Chrome, and now you have Chrome open here, and then we have to go uh, type google.com and then slash and then forms, 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 and so here then click. So we have Google Forms here. It just open up because I am logged to my Google account. If you have not logged in, before you reach this place, you will be asked to log in. So you have to have a Google account and log in. And once you log in, here you have these blanks to start a new form. Here are some other templates that if you want you can use. But since we are learning and I want to teach you from scratch, so we will click begin with start a new form. Click here and then it will open. It opens up here, and then first thing is you click this one. It's by default it gives untitled form, but you have to give a name. And so if I am teaching the Gospel of John, and I'm going to set questions for the Gospel of John, and I can say questions for John's Gospel. Okay, that's it. And then if I want, I can say for BTH 1 or BTH 2 or MD for whatsoever. And then explanation, description. In the description, you can say, for example, what type of questions you are going to prepare. If you are going to prepare short answers, if the questions has to be short answers, then you can say answer in about a paragraph. Or if you want them to choose any 5 questions from maybe 10 or 7, uh, answer any 5 questions. So you are saying you are asking them to answer any 5, and you have to give at least 6 or 7 questions from which they have to choose. All right. Okay. Now this section is for describing the questions and what you expect them to do. You can say uh, Bibles without notes may be used. No? If you want it, you can say that also. So then we come to the first questions, and then we can say uh, which one of these. So many mistake. Which one of these is the writer of John's Gospel? Here You click here and what kind of answer you want here. Which one of these is the writer of the John's Gospels? That means it is a multiple choice. So click multiple choice, and then the first option we give Peter, and then we click another, and then we write. Why it's not opening? Okay, okay, all right. Mm, just a minute. Okay, just press enter, and then you can say undo. Okay, and then press enter. You can say Paul, or you can say John. So these are the choices that they have to make to answer this. So question number 1 is finished. And then question number 2, you go here at the, you see the plus sign here. Here you can add question. And then the what do you know about John? John, the author of the Gospel. Question mark. Here paragraph. It needs a longer sentences. So it suggests a paragraph. This is good. So now we forgot one thing. We have to have the name of the students at the top. So we'll make here, and then we'll have let's say name. The student will write his name, and then uh, we'll make another. The student will write his roll number. Short answer. Okay. Now this name and roll number should come at the top before the question begins. So we take the cursor here. As you see this one, when the cursor become like this, it means that it can be moved. So click and hold it, and then move. Okay. Now we move at the top. We'll make this required because they have to submit their name. We cannot conduct exam without names, and so the students should write their name, and then this also will move up. Okay, so there you go. All right, so we have question. Here we'll have this here at the top. This would be the first question, and then the second question is this, and now we have to edit this one. Third question is what is the meaning of the word logos in John's Gospel? What is the meaning of the word logos in John's Gospel? We'll give a short answer, or we'll give paragraph. It can be longer question answers, and then we add another question, and we can say mm, explain how Jesus met with the Samaritan woman. Okay, paragraph. Now we have made so many about this much of questions, and we can keep going. We can keep going and make questions, but this is for just learning, and so we are done. Let's say this much is enough. So we go. So we scroll up, and then we. This is the preview. Here you can have a preview of your questions. But before that, see the response. We need to make certain things here. Click response, and then you see this one, accepting responses. If you turn off this one, then nobody can respond to your questions. So maybe you will have to do your form like this. Once the exam period is over, then nobody can respond anymore. But we may have to make sure that before we send out, we click this, and then these vertical dots here, you click, and make sure that you click this one, so that you will get email notification when people your students answer and submit their exam papers, their answers. Okay, click. Okay, email notifications enabled. It looks like it is not enabled by default, so you have to go there and you have to enable it, and then you can customize the question. If you go here, you can make a header. I can make a picture for the header. For example, let's say, let me choose this one. Click insert. So here I have the header, the picture in the header, and then this also we can change the color. We can change the color, the theme color, and then we can change the background. Can change the background color. We can change the fonts, formal. This looks more beautiful. If you want a handwriting, you can make like this, uh, or playful, not much option, but they are useful. Okay, let's make formal. This looks nice. Okay, so once you're done, then you see this X, you click this one. Okay, and go to setting. You can make the student sign into their Google account for responding, or for that you can use collect email and so forth, and respond receipts, or limit to one. You can require sign in. Okay, if you click this, whoever is going to answer will sign into their Google account. If they don't have a Google account, they cannot. And they cannot use one Google account to answer more than one. So each Google account will answer, will have only one response. Okay. If you click this, somebody can edit after they submit. So don't click this one in the exam. Uh, so we have this, and then uh, you can say, if you want to give a confirmation message, you can write thank you for responding to the questions. You will be well graded, or something like that. And so whenever they submit, they will receive this message. Okay, so we click save, and now we are ready to send. When we're going to send, we click here send. Okay, send. There are three ways you can send. You can send by email. If that is so, you can just uh, have have their email here, and then you can click send. Then you can send. Okay, or you can get a link. You click the middle one, and then you can shorten the link, and then you can copy, and then you have the copy ready, the copy of the link. So you go to WhatsApp, and then you can go to WhatsApp, and then you can paste, wait for some time for the link to be connected. There it is. So if I click send, then it's ready to be sent. And the student, whoever receives, to whom you send, they will click this link, they will respond, and then they will submit. So this is how we prepare forms, right? So you can use these to conduct online exams for your subject, and I hope it will become very useful. Uh, if you have any more question, you ask me. I'll be happy to help. But that's all for now. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.